Hey Teakrew, hey Teakrew, hey Teakrew, hey Teetoters. Hey, how you guys doing? Ooh, excuse me. You guys, welcome to my channel. Okay, Sassy T from 803. If you guys would like to join this channel, please do so by hitting the subscribe button. Okay, please hit that subscribe button. Subscriptions are absolutely free. If you want to join the channel, you can do so for $4.99 a month. Okay, cheapest in the business, $4.99 a month. If you have not, and I repeat, if you have not joined my backup channel, please do. Back to reality with Sassy T. Back to reality with Sassy T. Also, you guys, um, be respectful in the chat. Thank you very much. We are grown, sexy over here, satisfied, classified, dignified, holified, all the fides. Okay, we can get Gucci-fied if we have to, but we pretty much stay sassified over here. And if you have not purchased any of my merchandise, I don't know what you guys are waiting for, because baby, it's good quality and it has our favorite sayings on them. All right. And remember, all things on this channel is alleged. It is in my opinion. It is in my viewpoint of what I see is happening right before our eyes. Okay. It is for entertainment purposes only. Good morning. Oh, no, no, no. Good afternoon, you guys. Hey, Bet Bell and Linda Gamble. Remember, this is October, also known as Socktober, also known as Breast Cancer Awareness Month and Domestic Violence Awareness Month. If you have socks that you want to donate to the homeless, please find your nearest shelter. Gather as many socks in your neighborhood as you can. Take them to your nearest shelter, women's shelter, children's shelter. We want to keep our homeless warm for the winter. Okay. Socks, gloves, hats. Okay. Which I am starting because this is the month I usually start taking socks, hats, toiletries, um, and gloves to the local um, Salvation Army that we have over here in Georgia. Okay, so I do that on my own. That's something I do. If you guys want to donate to that, y'all can do so. But usually I start in the summertime after the winter buying 50-cent socks and stuff. I have like a basket, a clothes basket, and I just fill it up. People donate in the neighborhood. I just go around telling them what I'm doing, and they're lucky, happy to donate. Because you guys here, I don't know about where you guys are. Our homeless is out of control. They have been like bringing homeless people here to the upstate and to Augusta and just leaving them. And our population has tripled, probably quadrupled since COVID. Okay, and it is horrible. In this part of South Carolina, right here in North Augusta, where I live, we never saw that. Now is we see it everywhere, and it's getting to be a nuisance. Because they're going to have to do something. Okay, they're hurting businesses. They're sitting outside of the businesses. Even one lady found a deleted homeless man right there sitting at her door, scared her business. She's losing money. So, things got to be done. Hey, Greta Lee, my member for life. Hi, how y'all doing? Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the like button as you come in, you guys. Y'all, I was in the house watching old clips of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And let me say this. When we get started, let me clean my glass out. Sad that it's terrible, Greta. It's terrible. It's so I don't even know how to put into words. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Um, and it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I it's horrible. That's all I can say. There has to be a solution somewhere. There has to be funding for these people. Okay, there has to be something they can do because it's getting out of. It is unbelievable, and I bet you over 50% of our homeless are veterans with mental issues, and our veterans should never be on the street. Even if they have mental issues, there should be a place that they can go and live out the rest of their life with controlled medications and live a productive life after they fought for us. A lot of people wouldn't fight for us, okay? And now they're out on the streets. It's crazy. Please let us hit the like button, make everything match. Yes, please do. Thank you, Beth. Greta Lee says homeless people everywhere, everywhere. And y'all, I really didn't know how bad it was until I went to Louisiana, to NOLA, and at nighttime, oh, the train that sorry y'all, something on my phone. The train station where when it shut down, where people wait for the train and stuff, the trolleys in the middle, everybody sleeps on that in the middle of the road everywhere. I was like, oh my God, I never seen that before. And even when I went to New York, I didn't see that many. I didn't. Not like that. I seen it in the subway station. Yeah, that's to be expected. We don't have a subway, so they can't hide. They can't stay warm down in a subway station. Okay, they can't wait. They can panhandle and get on the subway and just ride it all day long. Okay, to stay warm. Okay, but they can't do it here. They're up out in the open. It's getting cold. There's something they can do, but choose not to. Yep, it is. And woe to them, because if you can do something and you have the power to do it and don't do it, that's a God. That's you and God's dealing. Okay. Sassy, it is bad here in Texas with the homeless. Oh my goodness, it's everywhere. Sassy, stay out of New Orleans. It is in the top 10 for the most violent crime, along with Memphis. Yep, and Memphis is number one. Yep, Memphis is number one. That's where all the gang affiliations are meeting in Memphis. There are lots. Yeah. Yeah, and New Orleans have what they call it. They don't call it neighborhoods. They call sectors, I think. If you're from this and this and this one. But we went and stayed in the tourist place. Okay, we did go to is it Bourbon Street? We went to Bourbon Street, but we were all together, and we didn't have our purses. We had our money close to us. Okay, so and it was clutched to us. So when you see my purse, it was clutched, and there's no way you can pull it open. You would have to zip it. Okay, unzip it, and you would have to fight. Take a minute to check your body, please. Yes, touch the tatas. Men and women, touch your tatas. Feel your tatas. Know your tatas. Know when something doesn't feel right. Know if you don't feel right. Go to the doctor. So many things can be prevented just by simply going to the doctor. Sorry, you guys. Got my coffee. Yeah, I woke up late today. I took me some time to get some rest. My sinuses are showing out, guys. Hold on a second. Yeah. My sinuses, when I say are showing out, woohoo, baby, they showing out. Hey, Neva Smith. Hey, boo. 51 in here. I know you guys are in the bushes, but please and thank you. Come on out and join us. Come on out and get your laugh on. Come and get your laugh on. Hey, NGL. Welcome, boo. ADR. Welcome, ADR. Tay Camille. Let's see, who else did I miss? It's so hard. Hey, trash bag fashion lover. I'm good. That's so funny, that trash bag fashion lover. All right, I like that. All right. Okay. Okay. Very different. You know, I like different handles, y'all. Hey, Pinky, the housewife. Hey, Boo Boo. Sassy, a medical question: is it natural for women to die of heart disease? I heard it is the number one disease that takes women out. It is because um, our symptoms are different from men. Our symptoms can be in our jaw, it can be in our back. It can present as epigastric, which is your upper stomach. It can be shooting pains. Sometimes it can be just pains in your chest. It goes down your arm. Sometimes it goes to the back of your head, back of your neck, in your shoulder. So you have to be aware. Yeah, heart disease will take us out. High cholesterol will lead to heart disease. High blood pressure can lead to high cholesterol, which can lead to blood clots and stroke because the pressure is so high. You know what I mean? Which makes the market sort of heart disease is it's the number one killer. It's the number one killer. Who said that? Hey, Sassy. Hope you all have a blessed day. May the angels bless your day and with peace, ease, and grace. May all your cares be lifted. May serenity fill your heart, and may you have a perfect day. Thank you. Who said that? That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you. And if your doctors tell you to take your medicine, please take your medicine. Yes. I have cholesterol, high cholesterol, and they think it's hereditary. So I could not take statins. Oh Lord, they made my joints hurt. They I was swollen, and all that. So they put me on a triglyceride medicine, which helps a lot better. Um, Pinky, you in trouble. You roasted Martel and Marlene in that video. Great job, Pinky. What you got? Um, Sassy, why is it so hard to diagnose heart disease in women? It really isn't hard to diagnose. A lot of, especially black women, they don't like to go to the doctor. If you have swelling around your ankles and your feet and your legs that don't go down, you know, swelling is natural for working a lot, sitting a lot, walking a lot. But after you sit down and you notice that is dependent, it just, it's just not going anywhere. Shortness of breath. Um, you know, swelling in the face, all that. It's not hard to diagnose if black women would go to the doctor and men and tell the real symptoms that they're having. They can do blood work and let you know if you have heart disease. Okay, they can do an echocardiogram, EKGs, all that to let you know you having heart disease. Okay. Pinky, I guess he learned something on that live. Well, what is myalgias? Um, let's see. Let's see. Check your status. See, great. Whenever my sis, please, if you don't feel right, please go and get checked. Yes. Good morning, PK. Sassy and medical question. Hey, take Camille. Um, Boo Candy. Hey, your heart disease. Yes, heart disease in women present differently. Yeah, and it can present as being okay. All of a sudden you do good, and all of a sudden you just get nauseated, and then you start sweating profusely, shortness of breath. You better get to the hospital. The number one thing people don't pay attention to is impending doom. Like, something bad can happen to you. Go to the hospital. I don't care if it's just panic attacks, whatever. It's like you cannot shake this feeling. You go to the hospital. You call the ambulance. And if your doctor tell you to take your medicine, please take it. Pinky in trouble. Hey, Patricia Ellis Robin. Hi. Statins often cause myalgias. Yeah. It does. Yes, ma'am. Pinky, it was a great video trying to teach Martel how to find the job. Good luck with that, honey. Martel think working is beneath him, but baby, if he want to work, he better work. Hey, Shaquanda Lee, welcome. Good morning, Sassy Miles. Hey, Jazzy J for life. Uh, Pinky, I gotta go see that one. Hey, Krista Hargans, welcome. Okay, Candy, my husband is on a statin and he complained of soreness, oh, muscles and sweating, so he cut the dose. Well, they told me to try to take it once a week with my Zetia. I ain't taking none a week. That stuff had me hurting so bad, y'all. So bad. I can't do it. I can't. So I don't eat a lot of fried food in the last 6 months. I really don't eat a lot of fried foods, or I don't eat a lot of high cholesterol foods. I don't eat a lot of fatty foods either. I love baked chickens and fishes, and I typically take once or twice a week omega-3. That helps as well. But it thins your blood, so you have to be careful with omega-3s. Okay. Um, Jazzy J and Pinky, it is 2:18 p.m. in Michigan. That is afternoon. Where are you guys? That is it's morning. Candy, he may need a different medication or a different strength. Fish oil is very helpful for cholesterol. You may burnt fish taste though. Yeah, it is, but they have the tasteless kind now. And you can do krill oil too. Miss Pinky, I was really trying to help. In my opinion, Martel loved to hang out in my live. He just rude to my ladies in the chat. Pinky, he do the same thing with me, honey. He come over here and get ate alive, okay? He don't stay long, okay? He'll come over here, but he won't stay long. So, you guys, I was just scrolling down the streets of the YouTube, watching old clips of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, I don't know if y'all ever noticed this, but I noticed the difference now. That was when Martel, they were all the comeback group, and Mel, that's when Martel brought the kids, and Mel had that blonde up, half ponytail, half down, and the kids were in the office, and she went in there, and she was hugging the kids, and that's when Mariah had a breakdown. Okay, y'all remember that one? Do y'all remember how unforced that was? Like, I was actually watching a reality TV. Hey, look, Paula in the game. Hey, sis. Um, it was almost like it was a reality TV. It was not forced. Versus to what we're doing now. I remember at that table what Marsau said. Maurice was saying, if we can all put our differences aside, we can get things accomplished. And then Marsau said in his confessional, see, this is the Marsau I like back in the day. Okay, this part of this Marsau. I don't like him, but I like some of the stuff he would say. Now I can't stand it because of where he was. He said, it sounds good to put ourselves aside, but when Martel is constantly doing things to cause disruption, it's hard to work with him on a business level. As a friend, he's a great friend, but as a business level and business partner, he's horrible. Do y'all remember that? Y'all, this is when Love and Marriage Huntsville was Love and Marriage Huntsville. This now that we're watching is fake. It is not, it's so forced. It's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. It's all over the place. Okay. And I just enjoy watching the older Love and Marriage Huntsville because ain't nobody, trying to fake it, and ain't nobody trying to force friendship, and ain't nobody trying to do, it's just it was just good. And it didn't seem heavy. It didn't seem heavy. It didn't seem ominous. It didn't seem where now after it seemed like after Wanda, they start letting her have more scenes. and Tisha start depending on her mama to fight her battles, that's when the ratchetness came in. Okay. And I just enjoy watching it. Now, this stuff that we have now is so forced, it's so fake, it's hard. Okay, it's hard. Uh-uh. You better take a flagell after that. You hear me? That's the good one though. All right, girl. So did y'all understand? Now it's a mess show. It is. And I was thinking to myself, Pinky, how can they get that back? How can they get that back? At this point, let me tell you what really happened. Okay. Let me tell you why I think they messed up. After that big rumble in the Bronx with Miss Wanda and all that, they and they came to a meeting and they said, look, everybody gonna have to get along for the sake of the show to get along. And to make that check so the show can be successful. That was the worst thing Carlos could have done in my part, in my opinion. What I think should have happened should have started from that reunion. They should have immediately took up from where that rumble started from. There should have been a pickup from there where Martel could have had numerous talks with Maurice and Marsau about what he expects and what he don't expect about his children. All that what we saw was more of a real scenario, and it could have branched out into what we're seeing now. But you go and take a whole mess and now starting a whole new mess, and you expect us to accept this show right now where it is, because right now where it is, we know it's a sitcom and not a reality TV show. To me, it should have branched out into relationships. Mel, Kimmy, Tisha could have had their little spats, and they could have had their own little mess. It could have been great. If they choose the men, they do. If they choose not to, that's fine. But at least there was a conversation. Where did Marsau dad come in at? Why didn't y'all just branch in to have Marsau actually talking to his dad in a couple of sections so we can know? This show is a mess, and I cannot get with this new part of it because of what they left off before they start faking the phone. Okay, do y'all understand what I'm saying? Do y'all understand? See, you can't just pick up and say, forget this first 4 seasons, and we're going to the last 2 seasons, we're just going to fake the phone. You can't do that. There's a lot of unresolved things in the last 4 seasons. And now y'all want to be like Marsau and them, the $17 million people, and they ain't. They got lawsuits up the woods off. They ain't nobody talking about that. Okay, they got problems that was skimmed back in season 4, season 3 that nobody seemed to want to talk about. There are things that they're trying to gaslight with us in this season with all these different channels. Different episodes. I just can't get with it, y'all. I'm sorry. Because the show could have been so much better if they had a branched out. And let me tell you something. It could have been that from the branching to address the issues could have been so many more episodes, so many more seasons to add up to this right here. This is so forced and so fake. I just can't get with it. I'm trying. I really am trying. Now, I'm gonna get with Mel, of course. Mel gonna Yeah, what's up with the 38 likes? And y'all can give to this channel, okay? Cash App, $ Teresa Lindsay 12. Y'all can do super stickers, super chats, and super emojis. Um, let's see. Let me do this. We'll go back and read. Uh Whether does Martel have another baby mama other than Ariana? Y'all see my video? Those old receipts I got. I got a lot of old receipts. I just put that out there. Yeah, she got a daughter. Before Ariana, he was messing with her and Ariana. She knew about Ariana. Told you I got a lot of receipts. I just push them out, okay? Every now and then. Every now and then. Oh yeah, I got lots more. Let's see. Miss Pinky, you might need to help Birdslaw find a job. Martel love to hang out in on my lives. Yes, read your labels. That is where salt is hidden. Yes, Yvette. Um, see, Sassy, if cholesterol is hereditary, what can you do to offset it? Really, nothing. It's in your genes. You just have to take your medication, exercise, and just stay healthy as you can. That's it. Um, uh, Sassy, does Martel have another baby mama other than Aria? That's what's been told. Yeah, he has a daughter. You know, when everybody was coming out thinking that Mariah's middle name was his daughter. No, this young lady, he claims to have a daughter by Martel. And not only that, he was paying her mortgage and he was trying to control her life. And of course, in my proof in the text that y'all saw from Twitter, because I got some texts from Ariane on Twitter too. I might just release those later about this revenge stuff. Okay. Anyway, she was saying that, you know, he's a bum. He is controlling and you won't come to my house when you want to. You this ain't Ariane. That's what she said. This ain't Ariane. I ain't Ariane. Okay. So I'm still working on it. Hmm. But I have my receipts, okay? I don't get like a lot of them. Now it's so fake. Yes, it is. Welcome, Jazzy J. Hey, Tracy J. Wilson, my sis. How you doing, my member? Martel does not want any help, Jazzy J. He has all the answers. Yeah, he's God. He know everything. He's omnipresent. Let him tell it. What we watching now is some bull ass. Thank you. I feel like if they had just attempted, I think what it is with Carlos, he does not know how to do nothing but mess. He cannot rectify any type of solution unless it ends up in mess. There could have been a lot of closure in a lot of things with this show, even with Wanda keeping her in her place, even to the point where Miss Van could have stayed on the show. Wanda probably could have a here and there, hit or miss, which I don't care about seeing Wanda on the show. But I know why they're not showing Miss Van, because Wanda is not on the show. So they're going to feel like, okay, it's not fair for them, not fair for that, so we ain't going to show Wanda. But yet you show Betty Kruger and had her at the reunion. This is a bunch of BS. It really is. Okay. I feel like if they just had worked and try to say, okay, from that fight, this is what we're going to film. We're going to have a conversation. Mel and Tisha going to have a conversation about her mama. And if it goes left, it goes left. Then Tisha can go talk to her, Marsau, and Marsau can go left, and Martel can handle Marsau. Then, you know, maybe it could have been a conversation with Tiffany, you know, look at this and look at that, and then the Fletchers could have came on in a little bit more, and then Nell could have had a more prominent part with this cast, and it would have flowed. Right now, none of these people flow. This is Candy says low fat diet and exercise will help with lowering cholesterol. Eating fresh fruits and vegetables are essential, and fish is very, not fried, baked, fish, salmon, omega-3s, stretching, keeping your gut healthy. Because as you know, if you keep a lot of poop in your gut and not cleanse your gut, cholesterol, everything that we do, from anxiety to everything, is created in the gut. Okay. Needless to say, Granite Hotel probably does. I have heard he has a child older than the Eminem kids. Yes, I heard that as well. And I think it, not because he cheated on Mel. I think this girl came out and was saying that her child was by Martel, and I guess he was messing with her when he was messing with Mel, and when he decided to marry Mel, and all this. I guess he had to sneak and take care of her. Mm, mm, mm. In my last video, I was saying similar about how I think it's so fake now. It's so fake. And when you're a realist like me, it's hard to connect to a fake show. And I just can't. And people say, how can you relate to Tiffany and Lou's scene? Because it was more genuine than anybody. Okay. I hate to say that, but it's true. Even though she was manipulating the situation, but what she was doing, she was not knowing if she was in depression. She didn't know if she was in postpartum. She didn't know. She's confused, and postpartum would have you crazy. Okay. It would have people turning against you, and anxiety would have you messed up. Okay. It would have you messed up. Even though I know it's for TV, but I felt like more women that has had babies connected to Tiffany in that moment. That's when you can connect your audience. That's when reality is reality. Now, of course, all reality TV got some script, okay, but this is scripted. And a lot of these people, they can't even act. And like I said before, Mel ain't got to prove herself to nobody, especially a Marsau or broke. So no, she ain't got to prove herself to nobody, because everybody know Mel got it going on. And I feel like Marsau is the least person she should create herself. You know what I'm saying? Um, Good advice, Kenny. Thank you. He does all those things now. Hey, Steph M. Getaway Lee. Still in PJ. Get those fake R. Scotts off the show. Yes. But I'm going to tell you something. Back then, Marsau was more genuine then than he is now. Okay? Marsau character really hasn't changed. Marsau, he's a more of a butt and an ass than he is now. Okay. But let's be clear. The one person that has not changed is Marsau and Melody. Okay. Martel has not changed. Maurice and Kimmy don't do nothing for the show. I'm sorry. Kimmy had more spunk the first 3 seasons than she ever had. Now she ain't got nothing. She done conformed to the Scottness. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I had to talk to my baby girl. I seen Coleslaw riding around with her new baby in the back seat on the passenger side. She only showed the baby's hand, and she was saying, "Okay, son, it not Knox. It's a small baby." Beatrice McCrae. Really? Okay. That was brought up in court in that Martel has 6 kids possibility. He might have 7. True. And that 6 kid might be his oldest child, not Mariah, the daughter before Mariah. Hey, Coco. And he said that's our first. Yeah, it's not your first, but it's yours and Mel's first, allegedly. Hey, Coco and Simone Girlfriend Chronicles. Welcome, y'all. Good afternoon, Sassy T and the crew. Good afternoon, Girlfriend Chronicles. Simone Mars and his said, hey. Lil Paulette says fake. What's fake? Lil Paulette, Tip, and Lucine was so fake. It was. But what I'm saying is it had more of a connection, emotional connection to women who had just had a baby. Yes, it was fake. I feel like it was just for TV. But in that moment, it was something that a person that's going through what Tiffany taking to go through, or allegedly, I don't know, she might be going through postpartum. That's why they quit the show, because maybe she going through something we don't know. Okay, but I do know this, that she was manipulative, being a Karen on Lou. Okay, and Lou ain't having it. Lou is like, look, my family first. There ain't no TV show going to tear my family up, and this is not what we doing. Okay, so good, kudos to him. Greta says, okay, Lil Paulette, she is a senior. No way she is near your age. I saw your picture. You look in your 30s. Kruger looks in my age range, like 60s, 70s. Shh. She in her 50s, ain't she? She my age range. I think, man, yeah. But it's not okay to hide children, in my opinion. Yeah, though. Hey, Coco Mo. Hey, boo. 125 watching 60 likes. Y'all, what's up? Okay, y'all get the lights up. Okay. Um, I do come from a place of genuine, and I do come from a place of trying to keep the spark in love and marriage Huntsville with the old tea that I do have. And I feel like, I deserve likes. Okay. I deserve likes. Okay. All right. Oh, Fetty Wap Betty. Okay. Fetty Wap Betty was there at the reunion. Okay. I want to fight Betty. She is around my age, but she looks like my mother's age. She don't want it with the lady at all. No, she don't want it. Like, we don't want you to fight her. Cause honey, she gonna get on that broom and try to run you over. Oh, Fetty Wap. Oh, ADR says, I'm a vegetarian, which helps, but not everyone's eating preference. Cholesterol is only in animal products, fruits, vegetables, grains, and other plant foods do not have any cholesterol at all. That's true. But if you're genetically, and like I have a friend who's vegetarian, and doesn't eat cheese, doesn't eat any of that stuff, eggs, none of that. And she only weighs, I bet she weighs 120 and her cholesterol sky high. And it's genetic. Her grandmother had it, and she has to take cholesterol medicine. She does not eat, like, she's the healthiest person, but her cholesterol is sky high. And she doesn't eat animal products, but she's prone to it. I don't know. Stormy Mom does not need to be on the show. She doesn't. Poor Mel, I went through the same thing with my ex, Dusty. Yes, Lord. Martel is making all these broken homes. He come from a broken home. So when you're young and you come from dysfunction and you come from a broken home and you don't seek the proper therapy to get your brokenness healed and do forgiveness, so that as an adult you have to learn to forgive your parents, whoever hurt you. you're going to continue the cycle of brokenness. You're going to always break everything because you're going to turn around and you're going to blame everybody for your brokenness. The one thing that reminds you of a childhood trauma, say for instance, somebody picked at you and then your wife saying, well, you need to go do this because you know it ain't the best look for you. It would take you back to that childhood trauma at the age of 6, and you fighting against that person because you have unhealed traumas. Okay, so Martel got a lot of unhealed, lot of trauma, a lot raised up in dysfunction, raised up in criminals. Okay, he was raised up to take, he wasn't raised to give. All right, he was raised to defend. He was raised to defend and steal. He wasn't raised to protect. Okay, he was raised in the streets to, you know, be a bully. He wasn't raised to anti-bully. He was raised to lie. He was not raised to tell the truth. He was raised to hate the ones that had a family unit. He despised the ones that had a father in their life. He despised it because he never had it himself. So every man that he saw trying to be a daddy to their children and a good one, he didn't like it. Martel is a broken child in a grown-up body. And so is Arya. That's why they trauma bond. Both of them have it. She's a product. Her mama was a product. Her grandmama was a, 304 and got her mama by another, man who was married, and her mama did the same to her, allegedly. This is what's said now. And she was that little Peabody girl that go around smelling pissy all through the neighborhood. Nappy head, gap teeth, skinny, ugly, hungry looking. The little boys used to pick at her. She has unhealed trauma. That's why they trauma bond. That's why they can't let go of one another. He ain't gonna never let go of her. Even when she wanna pull away, she ain't gonna never pull away because she felt safety in him. She trusted him, and he's done tore her up so many times, y'all. Tore her spirit up. She looking toe up. Okay, I don't want to look like what I'm going through, but honey, Slarion, Done Rion, you looking like what you've been through, honey. And especially your hair, honey. You look like somebody just done been plucking on you and beating on you. Okay, so both of them looking rough because both of them are trauma bonded to one another. Okay, I'm just saying. They are some mucked up individuals. All right, let me get to the bottom. Hey, Cheryl Howard. Hey, cousin. Hey, Greta Lee. We have the same last name, Howard. That's why I call her my cousin. Yes, my maiden name is Howard. And I said, oh, you might be my cousin, cause honey, it's a lot of Howards out here. Yes. If someone you know is in a bad situation, talk to them and try to help. Just keep talking. Yes, that's all you can do is pray and talk. And when they're ready to go, just have the information ready for them. Every woman that's in a domestic violence situation should always have a plan. Okay, a plan. Whether it's mental, physical, whatever. Have a plan. Yes, most people have unhealed trauma, sadly, for all kinds of reasons. Yes, and then they wonder why they feel insecure when somebody mentions a certain thing. It's because there's a trauma there that you didn't reckon. Now as you're growing up, you find yourself defensive. If somebody say you a liar and you know you're not a liar, say for a kid, for instance, you had an abusive mama verbally and she always accused you of lying, and you always had to defend yourself. I'm not a liar. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. And then you grow up and you're the most honest person in the world, but then somebody accuse you of lying. It's going to take you back to that 10-year-old when your mama was accusing you of lying, and you're going to become defensive. And that means you have not healed from that. If you know you're not a liar, you need to pray on that. And then, when people say you're a liar, you need to find ways to deal with that, because it's going to come out as defensive. It's going to come out as unhealed trauma. Oh, okay, Cheryl. Wonder if she may play my play daughter. Greta don't play, honey. Look, Paulette, that subconscious is a monster. It is. We emulate how we grew up. Even with therapy, it can still happen. It's subconscious. Exactly. And that's why when At one point in time, and I tell everybody this, your subconscious will be conscious. And when you grab that conscious and realize what you're doing, that's when you take it and you can say, look, I got to change this. Okay. Subconsciously, you be doing stuff, but eventually it will become conscious to you. And you can change it at that moment. And there'll be one part of your life you say, I finally caught it. I understand why I do this now. Okay. The ATM family, that's right, Pinky. That's the only job they like. That's Patricia Ellis Robbins, casket ready all day. That must have been Tisha and Cheryl. Is Sassy your cousin or play cousin? Yup, DNA. Betty was there, casket ready, looking for a broomstick to fly off to the yellow brick road. Honey, Betty looked like she like somebody just gonna lay her in a gray casket with that red wig and put some extra lipstick on and say, there she lay, the witch from West Side. Oh, but I'm the supreme witch here. Let let's see. So yeah, a lot of unhealed trauma can enable you as a adult, especially when it comes to making money. Greta, I heard she threw $100 bill at the castmate and gave $500 to hotel for each one of his children. She did it so they could stop talking about that $100. Baby, Anthony had me laughing so hard last night. I wanted to come up on there so bad last night, but I couldn't. Yeah, I had took my melatonin, but baby, I laughed at Anthony and somebody threatened to whoop some A. I put Nail. I feel like Nail can do that. Cause I think Nail can get about it. Yeah, I do. I really think Nail can get about it. Okay. Little Nail look like she got some pump in her, okay? Oh, Greta, yes. Neva, yes, she made it rain on stage and gave Martel $500 for all his kids. It was a big argument with to Mayor got them told. Yeah, Martel, I told y'all not last about 2 videos ago, when that reunion film, I told you Martel and Mel was going at it. Okay. So now I did get that information that they were going at it. I did get information that Kiki and Tip went at it a little bit. I don't know. Whatever. That's the biggest thing I got. Mel and Martel were going at it. I mean, they was at it. Okay. And it's something about the papers that she was going to prove to him. I got it. And anyway, they were going at it. I ain't gonna read it. You can replace the trauma memory with a good memory. Yes. Your brain doesn't know the difference. This is part of how I've been helping women with my coaching for years. Yes. And that's what I do. Even as a child, I think of a trauma memory and I think of something good that I did. You know what I'm saying? A trauma of mine, I'm gonna tell you one part of me, is being lost. I never would forget. I was at my aunt's new house. They had a swimming pool. They had this big party. I never forget. My uncle got this big promotion. They bought this big old house in this nice neighborhood. And my cousin had you remember the mopeds? He had a moped. So everybody was taking turn riding them. I did not know the neighborhood. And I took the wrong turn. And y'all, it gave out a gas. It was black dark. I was horrified. I was scared. I was shaking. So now when I leave out somewhere, my husband tell you, I am to the point where I have every direction to the point. But the memory, I had to replace that memory with when I saw my cousin and I found my way back to the house and I was just happy to see them. They was like, where you been? I said, okay, gave out the gas. But then after that, I replaced the memory of getting in the pool, laughing and all that. So now it doesn't bother me as bad, but I always make sure that I have my stuff together because getting lost in the dark ain't no joke. As a young child too, I was about 12. Shoot, somebody could have grabbed my little skinny butt up. Kiki and Tiff were not on stage together, supposedly. Girlfriend Chronicles. You don't think Tiffany and Kiki, but no, not at that point. No, not when Martel and them was arguing, not with the core six there, no. And neither was Stormy and Courtney. They came in later. Let's see. Oh, trauma for me is being locked out of my house while a dog fight was going on at 7 years old. To this day, I'm scared of dogs. I'm scared of dogs too, Greta. I got bit by a dog. And my trauma was, I mean, he grabbed my hand. It was a, what you call them? Oh God, not a Rottweiler. That dog look like a wolf. What is it? It's a police dog. You know the dogs they have now. But anyway, that dog bit my hand. I still got the little corn thing on there in my hand, and it went through my skin right there. And I grabbed the bottom of that dog's chin. I was traumatized, and I grabbed his chin, and his top hand came through that. And I was dragging the dog with me. He was trying to pull back, and I was pulling him. And I had the hand, you know, the teeth in my hand. And I never forget Mr. Ben, not Mr. Ben, Uncle, no, Mr. Ben. He grabbed me and hit the dog. Okay, German Shepherd, that's what it was. And that darn dog, I was scared to death of the dog. But then I remember I tried to replace that with a good memory of my small puppy that I used to have, and I played with it. Now I'm not as scared as dogs. I used to be terrified of dogs, but now I overcome that fear. I'm just glad Kimmy about to get her just due. Girlfriend Chronicle, what you talking about? It's coming. What I wouldn't give of giving Hotel a penny, but that's our melody. Make them all look dumb and pass that money around like it ain't nothing. Okay, I bet you Martel took that money and paid some bills. I remember Mel threatened to knock Martel aside his head. That's why Martel be telling Mel, she gangster now. Y'all better watch it because Mel don't be playing shit. Mel go off, okay? Mel, I believe Mel, yeah, because once them Scorpios go off, honey, and they snap, it's hard to get them back. So I think it was Mel that want to whip on Marsau. Nah, I think it was Nail. Could be though, Girlfriend Chronicles. Sassy, do you think Mel was the one who threatened to beat Marsha's arrows? I don't know. I still think it's either Mel or Nail. It's one of those two. Somebody need to whoop his ass like a woman. Hey, Charlene Willer, even though Nell gives a more mature appearance, she is around Kimmy's age. True. Nell is not that old, y'all. I don't know why people think Nell is old. Nell is my age. I think she's like 56. I'm 54. Okay. And so she's not old. And I don't know why people think she's old. She's just very mature. She's very articulate. She's very put together. She's very confident. Okay. Oh, you think it was Mel in my little Paulette? Okay. Hey, Sassy. Hey, Naja. I was doing good today. Oh, I'm sorry. Check and make sure your notifications are on. Hey, Ren Bass. Hey, I can't wait until the reunion to come on. When is it airing? We don't know yet. They hadn't set a date. Yes, she the one that doesn't take any mess. You can replace the Trump. Okay, let's get there. Here. Now, I can't believe I ain't getting that one Cash App or super sticker. Nell looks good and carries herself well. Yes, she does. Kimmy, Betty, Uncle, and Miss Van is our age, not Nell. I thought Nell was in her 50s. Nell is in her 50s. Late 50s. She is very rich and getting very wealthy. LOL. That makes you look grown. Yes, ADR. Hey, Tracy Chapel, Nell wigs make her look older. That is the truth. And I wish she would. I know she's a Southern Belle, but then she's so little. And them big wigs don't do nothing for her. Nell, get you another wig and don't get them so long. Okay, get them, shoulder length. I think if she get her a good wig and ooh, child, Nell, ooh. Mm. So making it rain must have been when Mayor made an announcement. Probably. Tracy, I agree with you. Oh, I did get a super chat. Thank you, Angela A, for your super chat, the first one of the day so far. Hey, y'all. Hey, Sassy, I need to fix my notifications. Yeah, May, June, July. Welcome, boo. So making it rain must have been. I thought Nell was in her age 60s. No, Nell is in her late 50s, I think. Y'all can look it up and see, but I could have sworn somebody say she's in her late 50s. And now I know Chris in his late 60s because Chris is way older than Nell. Okay. Reunion is coming on in December. Okay, Patricia. Naja Hansen says, Sassy, did you see Donna Rose's video about the snots flossing and faking and bossing? Yeah, they would spend all this money in California, honey. Thousands of dollars in California. Okay. Yeah, Simone, I thought she was. I thought because Chris is like 12 or 13 years older than Nell. She's young. When she met Chris, she was in her early 20s. And he was already in his like late 30s. Yeah, they were spending all that money. They rented that Rolls Royce. They went to this yacht, which was not theirs. Okay, now Anthony said that Mel was there with them. Maybe all of them were together to celebrate Tisha's birthday. That don't mean that they considering and convert. Maybe Mel didn't want to make it seem like she was doing that. She might have been there for Nell and Chris. You know how people say, come on, Mel, don't leave me. Come and go with me. She might have did that. 53 minutes into the chat. Not one single cash app or a single super chat. Sassy here always get some love for her great commentary. Thank you, Greta. Angela did give me a super sticker. Thank you, Angela, again. Oh, I thought you were saying she wasn't our age. No. She's our age. Oh, okay. So we are all around the same age, Sassy. Yes, we are. Live Paulette. Now, let. I'm gonna have to get you, Letty. I'm gonna have to get you a hearing aid. Nell is in her 50s, and that is true. Okay, thank you. Nell needs to shorten her wigs for sure. She does. Now, I love to see Nell in one of the wig like this, where she can put it behind her ear, one of them asymmetrical wigs. Ooh, Nell look good. Child, Chris will be having Nell locked away in that house. Okay? Okay, with that little short body. She got it too. Go ahead. Thank you, Veronica Monroe, for your cash out. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nell is 55. Okay. She's 1 year older than me. Hood money spent in California. When you see people like the Scotts spending money, they hood rich. That's right, hood rich, because they ain't got no richness, nothing. Because hood rich make you broke. Rich, honey. People don't try to spend their money on nonsense. Rich people try to stay rich. Hood rich people go broker than broke. Okay. Oh wow, she's young. Yeah, she's very young. Nell is still dropping it like it's hot. Yes, Neva. Nell and Chris is a gorgeous couple. Ain't they though? Oh. So, and overcome, that's going to tell you what love can do. Love will let you overcome, honey. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love will cover a multitude of sin. But dumb, Martel, you ain't know that. That's little Paulette. Hey, Veronica, and thank you again for your cash app. I heard Martel and Mel got into it. Nell did a live at the reunion and heard Melody arguing. I heard her say pictures and Martel That's all I heard. I wonder if it was about the revenge P. I don't know, but I know they got into it bad. Okay, bad. I don't know. Maybe something else too. I don't think Melody was there. I heard she was there. Nell is 55. Okay, Nell runs a daycare. She has a beautiful see Nell. See her. And she has to be careful of what she says on the show. Exactly, because she's around children and people try to use that. But sometimes, honey, you got to snap and say, you know what, family, I'm sorry. Okay. Tanya Russell, thank you for your super sticker. From a one nurse to another. Love your commentary, and I think you're awesome. Thank you, Tanya. Nurse to nurse, sister to sister. I got three. Y'all have to do my song. I got money in the bank. I ain't walking around looking all stank. I got money in the bank. Money in the bank. Money, 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 money in the bank. I ain't looking all stank. Thank you. Let's see. ADR Stormy and another content creator did a whole video of Stormy's flavored glaze, aka Vaseline perfume grease, with real TikTok people starting to complain. Most say now it smells like crayons and beeswax. Yikes. Yeah, and one girl was like, I can't get with this. She was trying to smell it and couldn't smell it. It smelled like just thick beeswax and it goes on sticky. That's what they said. And they want their money back, Miss Entrepreneur. Because TikTok will hurt you or break you. And they about to break you down like a fraction, Stormy. I thought Nell was late 40s. With most black people, you can't tell. True. Fat Charlene. Hey, Noonie Cat. Hey, Noonie Cat. Hey, Sassy in chat. Y'all hit the like button, okay? ADR for real. Vaseline, perfume, grease. Yeah. Hey, S. Brian. Hanging out together doesn't make them friends. Thank you. It makes a job. They probably had to do a job. Second donation, thank you. Go to Karen and get her hair done. I mean, Carson. I wish Nell would try something different. I don't like her wigs. I really don't. Now she did look cute at the when they was at the dinner table with Tisha Marsau, and then there was one where she had her hair up and she had that little split in the two little sides there. She looked cute, but. Hood rich don't have money for a few hours. That's right. Hood rich is people, they go out here and invest in physical things and don't invest in things that's going to make them and their family continue to be rich. It's a figment of their imagination. Things they didn't have for a child, this is what they want now. They can replace insecurities with stuff. That's Pinky. I know a lot of hood rich people. Me too, girl. The next week's episode is about the revenge P. Oh, is it? Okay. Let. The way Nell was twerking on Chris. Oh Lord, I am in my 50s. I twerk on my husband too, baby. He love it. He be like, pow, pow, pow. I said, hey, hey, hey. Sassy, your life is officially over. Yes, it is, you guys. Let me finish reading and I'll be done. I still don't get why the Fletchers were out partying with the Scotts. Maybe it was for the show, allegedly. I felt like they were all at the same place. This is what I got. They were all there at the same place. Okay. They all were there except a few. And I guess, for the sake of the show, they, the Fletchers, as long as you don't cross them wrong, they're gonna, be cordial. And like I told y'all, it's not about staying away from your enemy. It's about getting to know your enemy. So when they coming on this show, they got to get to know these damn fraudins. Okay, that's the name of them. The fraudins. Okay, they're the fraudins. All right, 191, 30 likes. Jazzy J for life, and that's a bad to have and to do. I twerk to my husband. That's how you keep it spicy. Yes, I be throwing that thing on. Bam, 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 bam. I said, pop it, pop it, pop it. No refunds, right? Let's see. Fast. I never want to be hood rich. No. Hey, Rakima London. Simply Beautiful. Mel was not with them in LA. She left the next day. Oh, okay. Since I was jamming to our jam yesterday when I was cooking Tucker, King George, Big Rob, Sugar Shack. That's my ears. Okay. Maybe she changed the formula. The Scots always acting rich when they are not. True. 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 The Scots are what I call ghetto, not fabulous. Ghetto nabulous, notulous. They are not fabulous. Nelly and Chris aren't dead. She can pop it all she likes. That's right, baby. I ain't dead. These hips still got some life in them. Right here, Howard. Ghetto rich. All right, you guys. So I'll be back later on tonight. I'm not. I probably come on after the show. I might do one about 7, and then depending on how I feel, I might come on after the show. If not, I will see y'all around 7. Okay. Because there are some things I want to talk about, and so we're gonna get it together around 7. All right, 6:37-ish. So be back, okay, and let's talk about it. I hope you guys have a rest of your day, and I hope you have and be safe, okay? Be safe. All right. What time does it come on? 8 o'clock. It comes on at 8. So I don't know. I'll let you guys know. I put a post on community. Yes. All right, you guys. Bye.